A little bit more. Okay. I think that's a good line. All right, straight.
There goes our paint job.
What's up out there? Today we're hitting Uwharrie's OHV trails for a part 2, this time with my Ford Bronco. So my Frontier handled Uwharrie impressively, so I have some pretty high standards for this trip, but we will see how it goes. Me and my buddy are going to do Wolf Den, Lakeview, and Falls Dam on the OHV system out here. All easy and moderate trails designed for full-size 4x4s. The last one has some sketchy parts, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm rolling on my Bronco Badlands, completely stock with 33s. There's no Sasquatch package here, so we'll see if I regret that or not. So I did a quick air down to about 30 psi from the standard 40 psi that the Bronco runs at, but super excited to hit the trails after driving through all that dust and dirt on the forest roads. Sure, it's going to be the same stuff on the trails out here, but less traffic, so less dust getting kicked up on the vehicles. These erosion ridges along Wolf Den Trail and some of the other trails here were pretty smooth sailing for the Bronco. When I brought my stock Frontier out here, it got dinged up a little bit from these, but unsurprisingly, the Bronco's easily able to handle them. One of the first things you got to do with your off-road vehicle is test out the suspension. So here was a little test to try out on Wolf Den Trail. Okay. I know that's not as cool as what some of the Jeeps can do, but I'm still kind of impressed with what the Bronco Badlands can do. So that's what the sway bar disconnected. Obviously, we don't have a front axle like the Jeeps, but I don't care. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back onto some more trail riding here. So Wolfden was fun. Really, the highlight was the rock garden. That one always scares me, but I knew the Bronco could take it. So next up, we got on Lakeview. This trail is nothing too exciting, but it has some technical sections that make it decently fun. And there's some rock crawling shoot-offs if you're into that. Maybe I'll hit those one day, but definitely not today. So now time for the fun part. We're on to Falls Dam Trail. This has the mud pits that make it interesting, plus tons of rocks and technical areas that required a little bit of spotting for this trip. So let's see how we hold up.
My arm hit the thing by accident, but I wonder what else it was.
So that was stressful, but nothing really to worry about. I think a rock just hit up by the tire and hit the control arm to make that noise. I didn't see any real damage on the vehicle. Definitely some of these sections would benefit if you had a spotter to help you out, but I think you could do most of this by yourself if you're careful and go slow. Definitely being in 4 low also helps as well. mud pit time. It's pretty dry. I don't think there's even any water in it, so it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see how muddy it actually gets.
A little bit more. Okay. I think that's a good line.
Sliding is very strange.
A little bit driver. A little bit.
I will try nose dip first, see what happens, and then I'll try dip.
All right, power time. Not bad at all. That was easy.
Driver! Got!
I'm always on
No,
it.
stay. Okay, now back up.
So that really wasn't that bad, just a little bit of slippage as we were going through the mud pit there. But my headlight went out again, so that sucks. Definitely have to get that fixed. Anyway, we were hitting some of the final challenges here at Falls Dam Trail before we called it a day.
All right, straight. All right, you're about to drop. And now. And then one more. Oh. Good old air down.
What?
It's a good old airing down.
A little bit driver. Okay, straight. A little bit driver, slow. Driver. A little bit, yeah. Okay, straight. All right, you're about to drop down. Now. Yep, there you go. Easy. Straight. You're gonna have to go over it, but I think it'll be fine. Just go slow. Watch your mirror on that side, obviously. Yeah, you're good. That was easy.
Alright, that's a wrap. The Bronco was a champ out there and the trails were fun even in these dry conditions that Uwharrie had. The Bronco is obviously more capable than the Frontier, but I still miss that truck. By the way, go check out the video of the Frontier and see how I handled some of these trails. It was honestly pretty impressive considering that was a stock 4x4. Anyway, thank you for watching. Feel free to check out my blog, justchillinoutdoors.com, for some more outdoor content. I post all about North Carolina Piedmont there and just my experiences. So, with that, enjoy your day.